students, I am Dr. Sawangi TB, a teacher from Sri Shivaji Vidya Mandir and Only. I welcome all the students in the session of English language. Students, in the earlier session, we completed one of the significant figures of speech, that is alliteration. So what we saw in alliteration, when there is a repetition of consonant sound in the beginning of at least two words in the line of the poem, that line is considered to be an example of alliteration. So today we are going to start with the second figure of speech, that is repetition. So what is repetition? Repetition is the simple repeating of either a word or a phrase or a clause or a sentence. That is called repetition. If two similar words, two similar phrase, two similar clauses, two similar lines occur, that repetition of the words or phrases or lines is called the figure of speech repetition. So the repetition is used in the poem to make the idea memorable for the readers, and that is why the figure of speech repetition is used. Let me revise. Repetition is nothing but repeating word, phrase or a line in the poem. It is called repetition. Look at these two lines. I have taken these two lines from the famous poem The Rime of Ancient Mariner, written by S.T. Coleridge. I have purposefully taken these two lines to explain the difference between alliteration and repetition. Let us look at the first line, water, water everywhere. So this line is an example of repetition, because in this line the word water is repeated for two times, and therefore this line is an example of repetition. Now let us look at the second line, nor any drop to drink. So in the second line we have two words, drop and drink. The word drop begins with the sound drop, and the second word drink also begins with the same sound d, and therefore the second line is an example of alliteration. So let me make you clear the difference between alliteration and repetition. In repetition we have the repetition of word. For example, water, water. In alliteration, we have the repetition of only a sound, as we have draw in the word drop and drink in the word drink. So in this way, alliteration and repetition are very significant figures of speech in literature. The commonness between alliteration and repetition is the repetition of something. And what is that something? In alliteration, that something means sound, and in repetition, that something means a word or phrase or a clause or a line. If you look at this diagram, then you will understand difference between alliteration and repetition. The base of both the figure of speech, alliteration and repetition, is repetition. But in alliteration, we have the repetition of sound, whereas in repetition, we have the repetition of a word or phrase or a sentence or a line. So, repetition occurs in different forms in the poem. In different forms means sometimes the words are repeated one after another in the same line, as we have the example from the poem The Rime of Ancient Mariner by S.T. Coleridge. Sometimes the word may occur in the beginning of the line and the same word may occur at the end of the line. Thirdly, it is possible that the first line of the poem may end with a particular word and the second line may begin with the same word. And if these two lines are given to point out the figure of speech from the lines, so definitely that line would be considered as an example of repetition. So I hope that you must have understood the difference between alliteration and repetition, and also I am sure that you must have understood the figure of speech repetition. So we will take some examples of repetition from the poem we studied in the earlier session, and that is Song of the Open Road. Now let us come to the example from the poem Song of the Open Road. So I have given some lines in the slide. So let us see all the lines from the poem Song of the Open Road. I read the first line: henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. So in this line, the phrase good fortune is repeated for 2 times, and therefore this line is an example of the figure of speech repetition. Now let us come to the second line from the poem Song of the Open Road. So I read the line: henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. In this line also 2 words are repeated for 2 times. Which are these words? No and more. In the half part of the line, both the words occur, and in the second half of the line also, both the words occur, and therefore the repetition of the words no and more is apparent there, and therefore this line is also the example of repetition. So if you look at the rest of the 3 lines, you will find there is a repetition of some words in those lines, and therefore the rest of the 3 lines from the poem are also example of repetition. So I hope that you must have understood the figure of speech repetition. So you write down all these lines in your notebook as a homework. So I stop here. Thank you.